Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans! We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers find themselves at a crucial juncture as the Major League Baseball trade deadline approaches. With July 31st marking the last day teams can make significant additions to their rosters. This period often brings a flurry of activity for a franchise like the Dodgers, who are perennially in contention and eager to fine-tune their squad for a deep postseason run. Once again, the spotlight is on the bullpen, a unit that has been beset by injuries, fatigue, and inconsistent performances, forcing the organization to escalate its search for reliable late-inning arms who can provide stability when the stakes are highest. The bullpen situation has become a source of growing concern. Tanner Scott was recently placed on the injured list, joining a list of relievers who have been sidelined, including Michael Kopech, Brusdar Graterol, and Evan Phillips. Phillips' season ended prematurely after undergoing Tommy John surgery, a major blow to the Dodgers' pitching depth. Blake Treinen, another key reliever who had also spent time off the field, was reactivated recently, but even his return has not been enough to fully steady the shaky relief corps. This patchwork group has struggled to consistently shut down opposing offenses, leaving management and the coaching staff scrambling to identify and acquire experienced pitchers who can close out games with confidence and effectiveness. While the pitching staff grapples with these challenges, the Dodgers' offense has also been under the microscope since the start of July. The team has endured a difficult stretch, managing only 5 wins against 13 losses, an alarming record for a club accustomed to winning. This slump has raised questions about whether changes should also be made to the lineup. Despite the mounting pressure, manager Dave Roberts remains optimistic about the offensive potential of his roster. He has publicly expressed faith in the ability of key players such as Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts to overcome their current struggles and return to form as the season progresses. Roberts has emphasized that the team's recent acquisitions, many of whom are still adjusting and finding their rhythm at the plate, should not be counted out. He views these players as trade pickups who, given time and opportunity, are capable of rebounding and contributing significantly. The manager's approach is one of patience, focusing more on reinforcing the bullpen rather than making drastic changes to the batting order. This strategy underscores his belief in the existing core of hitters and his hope that they will soon provide the offensive spark needed to reverse the team's fortunes. On the mound, Roberts is keen to bring in veteran arms who bring not only skill but also experience and composure under pressure. The Dodgers' need for a dependable right-handed reliever capable of neutralizing opposing hitters has been a recurring theme throughout the season. Such a player could be a game-changer in tight situations, helping to close out innings and preserve leads. The front office shares this vision, consistently scouting the market for pitchers who fit this mold and can slot seamlessly into the team's bullpen hierarchy. Among the players showing signs of improvement, Freddie Freeman stands out. After a prolonged period of adjustment, Freeman has made subtle but meaningful tweaks to his swing mechanics. This process was partly inspired by a close analysis of a photograph capturing his batting stance during last year's World Series. These changes have begun to yield positive results, with Freeman regaining some of the rhythm and confidence that made him one of the most feared hitters in the league. His resurgence is a critical piece of the Dodgers' offensive puzzle as they look to climb out of their current slump. Conversely, Mookie Betts continues to face difficulties at the plate. His performance has not yet rebounded to previous levels, prompting the coaching staff to experiment with his position in the batting order. Betts was recently moved to the leadoff spot, a role that places him at the forefront of the lineup with the responsibility of setting the tone for each game. This move reflects the team's desire to find new ways to unlock his potential and inject momentum into the offense. Despite Roberts' confidence in the existing group of hitters, the Dodgers are reportedly exploring options to add an outfielder to their roster. This pursuit suggests that while there is faith in the current lineup, the front office is also prepared to make adjustments if the opportunity rises to bring in a player who can provide an immediate boost. Strengthening the outfield would not only address offensive concerns, but also bolster the team's defense, which has shown signs of vulnerability in recent games. Fielding issues have added to the Dodgers' frustrations. The team has committed multiple errors in several contests, undermining their chances of securing victories. In particular, defensive lapses during a series in Boston where the imposing green monster looms over left field, have been a source of confusion and exasperation. These mistakes have even drawn the ire of veteran pitcher Clayton Kershaw, who has expressed his displeasure with the team's lack of focus and attention to detail. Manager Dave Roberts has echoed these sentiments, emphasizing the need for cleaner, more disciplined baseball as the team pushes forward. Adding to the drama surrounding the Dodgers trade deadline plans, a potential trade target has become embroiled in controversy. Cleveland Guardians closer Emmanuel Clays, a three-time All-Star and one of the league's premier relief pitchers, has been placed on non-disciplinary paid leave as Major League Baseball investigates allegations related to sports betting violations. This development has cast uncertainty over his availability and status heading into the deadline. Removing a high-profile arm from the pool of potential acquisitions, Clays, just 27 years old, has established himself as one of the most dominant closers in recent years. He earned All-Star selections in 3 consecutive seasons from 2022 to 2024, and even finished third in the Cy Young Award voting last year after posting an astonishing earned run average of 0.61 over 7-4 in 1/3 innings. This season, while not quite as dominant, he still maintained a respectable era of just over 3.2 in 47 and 1/3 innings, making him a prize asset for any team looking to bolster their bullpen. However, with the investigation ongoing in Clay's sideline until at least the end of August, any hopes of acquiring him have been put on hold. The Cleveland Guardians have also confirmed that no additional players or staff members are expected to be implicated at this time. But the situation serves as a stark reminder of the complications that can arise during a high-stakes trade period. Interestingly, Clays is the second Guardians pitcher caught up in this probe, following right-hander Luis Ortiz, who was placed on leave earlier in July under similar circumstances. As the Dodgers navigate these complexities, the pressure mounts to make savvy decisions that can propel them into the postseason as serious contenders. Balancing the need for reliable bullpen arms, addressing offensive woes, and maintaining defensive discipline will be key to their success in the second half of the season. The clock is ticking, and the moves made in the coming days could very well define the trajectory of their campaign. The Dodgers' approach to the final days of the trade deadline reflects a delicate balancing act between patience and urgency. There's a clear desire to stay loyal to the players already on the roster, guys with proven track records who have delivered in clutch moments before. But at the same time, the front office knows that championship windows don't stay open forever. Each decision now carries the weight of October expectations. And with a fan base that demands excellence, standing still is not an option. Every bullpen session, every swing in the cage, every inning played under the bright lights feels just a little heavier with the deadline looming. One of the more pressing questions circling the organization is whether they can truly count on internal improvement to lift the team out of this midseason funk. The belief in a comeback from struggling stars is admirable, and in some cases even justified. Freddie Freeman's turnaround, for instance, offers a glimmer of what's possible when adjustments and experience come together, but that belief doesn't erase the current reality. The Dodgers have looked like a beatable team in recent weeks, and in the always competitive National League, that's a dangerous place to be. Slumps happen, but if they linger too long, they become the story of the season. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Whispers are swirling through the baseball world, igniting speculation that Aaron Judge, the towering slugger known for his monumental presence in the American League, might be on the verge of an unexpected move to the Los Angeles Dodgers. This rumor has sent shockwaves through both coasts, as fans and analysts alike ponder the seismic impact such a transfer would have on the National League West and the MLB at large. Judge, the New York Yankees powerhouse, has long been a symbol of dominance in the AL East, crushing home runs and commanding attention wherever he steps to the plate. However, recent murmurs suggest that the Dodgers, perennial contenders with their eyes set firmly on a World Series title, might be pulling out all the stops to bring this offensive juggernaut to Los Angeles. Sources close to the team hint that the Dodgers front office is exploring every avenue to bolster their lineup, and Judge's name has surfaced prominently in those conversations. If the deal comes to fruition, it would mark one of the most dramatic switches in recent baseball memory, with Judge trading pinstripes for the Dodgers' iconic blue. the implications for the NL West would be profound. With Judge's formidable bat added to an already star-studded roster, the Dodgers could assert unprecedented dominance in a division that has grown increasingly competitive. His power-hitting prowess could shift pitching strategies across the league, forcing opponents to rethink how they approach games against Los Angeles. Fans have taken to social media, speculating wildly about how Judge's presence could elevate the Dodgers' chances. Would he slot seamlessly into the lineup alongside established stars? Or would his arrival disrupt the team's chemistry? Would Judge adapt to the nuances of National League play, including more frequent bunting and double switches? These questions fuel the excitement and uncertainty surrounding this potential blockbuster move. While no official confirmation has been made, insiders suggest that discussions are more than mere fantasy. The Dodgers' willingness to invest heavily in talent to chase another championship aligns perfectly with what a player of Judge's caliber demands. Meanwhile, the Yankees' stance remains unclear, leaving room for a dramatic twist in the coming weeks. Could this be the dawn of a new era for the Dodgers? With Aaron Judge leading the charge to dominate the NL West, the baseball world watches, waits, and wonders if the rumors will solidify into reality, forever altering the landscape of the sport. For now, all we have is the tantalizing possibility of Judge swapping leagues, teams, and rivalries, a move that might just reshape the future of Major League Baseball. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.